Welcome to part 38 of the 100 Baby Challenge, Season 2. And in this episode, all of Zev's kids age up, and Zev had to lock the fridges to keep everyone out of her party food. Look, everybody was getting into my food, and I don't have any evidence of the kids getting into the food other than the missing slices from the pizza. I finally put a lock on the fridge. I did not have to freaking do this, okay? A lock on the fridge, ladies and gentlemen. You can blame Traeger, mostly, for constantly getting into the fridge. She's constantly eating, her and her sisters, just constantly getting into the food for their party. And you know what? The half-eaten pizza going for their party, because, and you might ask why. Well, they couldn't get into, they just kept getting into the fridge even though they weren't hungry. So, that's the way it goes. I have no evidence of her getting into my food. Well, I do, kinda. If you open the fridge, you see half-eaten pieces. Well, blame Traeger, and I know Traeger's one of them. And I know these are Utah Violet. I had to lock the fridge. It sucks I had to do that, but that's what it came to, okay? Thank Sugar, Utah, and Violet. Oh, I need to get Zev the gym rat trait so she doesn't stink as much when she works out. When she does this yoga, she starts to stink really quick. See? I need to get her a gym rat trait. Because she stinks fast, quick. Okay, take a bath. Take a freaking bath. Right now. Look at that. You stink. Don't keep going. You stink. Who broke the sink? Now she's going to go right back to it. She's going to go right back to doing yoga so she can take another shower. I plan on working on a futuristic house soon, but I need a layout. I have a layout, but I technically know how big the house is going to be, but the layout, like where the bathroom's going to be, where the bedrooms are going to be, where the kitchen's going to be, the kids' room, and all that stuff. I gotta know where all that's going to be before I do anything. I could do this layout. You think I could do this layout? think I can use this, like where the kitchen is and where the bathroom is, where Zeb's bedroom is, the living room, the kids' room, the nursery, the skill room. And we're going to work on handiness skill too. Slightly just change the subject. We're going to work on skills. And handiness is one of them. So, we're going to do that. I know there was one episode where I said I was going to compare skills between Sims 4 and Sims Free Play. I know I said I was going to do that, but here's the thing. It's not just after I list all they call them hobbies in Sims Free Play, and comparing them to Sims 4, it looks stupid. It's a stupid argument, so I'm not going to do it. That's why I didn't do it. But okay, fine, I'll do it. But it won't be a big argument or anything like that. I don't remember where okay, here it is. They do have a fishing skill. Sims 4 has that. They have a bowling skill, which Sims 4 does have. Cooking and gourmet cooking skill. Sims 4 has that. I wish they had fashion designer, but they don't. Diving. That's part of the fitness skill here. Woodworking. That counts as the handiness skill here. Figure skating. That came with seasons, but it counts as a fitness skill. No, there's no karate or ballet that they had for the kids in Sims Free Play. Teen Idol. Well, no, but there are different instrument skills, like with piano and pipe organ, violin and guitar, and singing. No horse tricks or any of the horse stuff. That's probably Sims 3. Toddler Playhouse. It's not a skill. It's kind of like a skill. It's like an imaginative skill. Bird feeding. Nah. They do have a bird feeder, but it's not a skill. Quilting. Which is... No. There's no quilting. Seashell collecting. No. That's something the toddlers and the kids did in Sims Free Play. Snorkeling, which they don't have. Surfing, no. Not here. Not in Sims 4. Skill tester. I don't know what technically that is. That came up after update after I stopped playing, so I don't know what that is. Juggler, high striker, that's all like circus related stuff. In Sims Free Play, don't have that here. Spell casting, obviously not. Music expression, of course, musical expression. You do that in Sims Free Play, Sims 4, different instruments. Storytelling, you can do that, but it's not a skill. Survivalist, that's an that is a trait you get from the outdoor enthusiast aspiration. Jester? Nah. You can't jest kinda. Is a comedy skill. Archery? No. Modeling? I wish. Breakdancing and salsa dancing. In Sims 4, that is just dancing in general. Broomstick flying. No. Also, I missed some. Arcade machine and pinball machine. Well, I'm counting that towards the video gaming skill. And there's also one for pets, like dog obedience, dog agility, and cat show for Sims Free Play, but I'm counting that towards like the pet training skill and veterinarian skill. That's pretty much it. There, I did that. I did it. I'm not gonna make a big case about it. I said I'd do that in an episode and didn't do it. So I'm doing it now. So we aged up. Aged up Wendy and Zyla. So that's good. That's the only aging up in this episode. Wait, no. I thought that was the only kids aging up. This is all of Zev's kids. I thought it was just those two. I said it at the beginning and forgot. I forget things lately. Anyways, I was just taking this new medicine for my anxiety and depression, and apparently it's mellowed me out. I'm glad I don't have a temper anymore when I get anxiety, and I'm just mellowed out. I don't have to eat when I'm depressed. I hope not. Because I want to lose some weight. Aww, look at Zev just hanging out and chilling with her kids. And gonna be playing with them. Playing with I think that's Zyla. Yeah, Zyla. I like the toddlers in here. They're so cute. You cannot. When toddlers do something to be like, ugh. You can't be mad at a toddler. They're so cute. One of them is mad. Zyla is mad. Zev, put him down for a second. He's mad. I think Zev's only playing with him so he doesn't break the dollhouse. He's happy now, so he's not gonna. She prevented him from breaking the dollhouse. You see, I don't know why he was angry, but we calmed him down, and that's good. We all played dollhouses together. She thinks Ed was just trying to prevent him from trying to break it. No, don't break the dollhouse. I'll play with you. Just don't break the dollhouse. She'll play with him anyway. If she's doing a skill, most of the time she's thinking about playing dollhouse with her kids. So she always wants to play with her kids, even though I have her doing skills. In between skills, if she's not doing anything, she play with her kids, and I'm like, okay, let's just do that. Let's do that. I don't get it. It gets hot up here. I turned the air conditioner on. Well, Frank, on the other hand, he turned it on. And then it gets cold. Why does it get cold when it's hot? When it's hot outside? I mean, I think the air conditioning set like cold, like even though the weather is like in the 70s. It's like 71. It still feels cold up here. And I'm not sure why. I'm going to turn it off. If I start to warm up again, I'm going to turn it right back on. But in the meantime, I'm feeling cold. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. And it's 70. You'd think it'd be like air conditioning weather. But it's kind of not at the same time. Then I'll turn it off. Yeah, just turn off the air conditioner. You know, 71 degrees. You can you work up a little sweat. You turn on the air conditioning. You cool off, and it feels chilly in here. And then you want the air conditioning back off. There's no other air on in the house. But yet, I was in the room, taking a nap, and yet, I was pretty hot. I was still tired. I went to bed at 11:30, because my new medicine makes me drowsy. That's why they say take it at bedtime. And, I went to bed around 11. By the time I actually went out, I went out around 11:30. And I woke up 6:15 because I started to but stayed in bed until like 6:30. and I got hungry. So I figured while I'm up, I would get me some breakfast. Get me a bowl of cereal. So I could take my my pre-diabetes medication. I was like, while I'm up. And then I went back to sleep around 7 o'clock. A little after 7. I went back to, and then I got back up about almost 10:30. And I'm still tired. Why am I still tired? I don't get it. I had close to 7. I had close to probably 10 hours of sleep, and I'm still tired. That's why didn't sleep until noon. I slept until like 10:30. Wow. Went 11:30 to 6:30, which is 7 hours. And then went to bed from 7 to probably close to 10 and a half hours. And I'm still tired. I need tea and wake myself up. I'm staring at this 4 cases of tea. 3 of the cases, which Price Driver had a sale. 3 cases for $12, so that's like $4 a case. But you had to buy 3, or you're not gonna get that deal. Now I gotta open them. That's a pain. I want some tea. The only way to open them up is with some scissors, because they got some tough plastic on them. You don't know what I'm talking about, those who drink the Diet Mixed Berry Green Tea. Those things can be hard to get into. You want to donate to some charity, as much as I like to donate to charity. Are they only asking Zev? Are they asking others, like other neighbors? Are they just asking Zev? I remember they asked Stan when Stan only had like $3,000 to his name, and he said, "Would you like to donate 1,000 simoleons to charity?" Like, do I look like I have the money right now? His bills are insane. His bills are at least 17,000 simoleons, and he had 3,000 to his name. And you want him to donate to charity. Keep dreaming. He's got to feed his kids. Okay, thank you. He needs the money to pay the rent and all that. I should probably... It kind of lowered the rent. I'm surprised it kind of lowered a little bit when he had some stuff in his inventory. And it kind of lowered the rent. It's like, how? Wait, Rooster... Wait. See, there's the half-eaten pizza. That's not half-eaten. It looks like it's a quarter of the way eaten. But that's what you get, because you've been getting into pizza. See what I'm saying? See what... You see that some of the pizza's been eaten? Well, that's you all been getting into it, and that's your pizza. That's just your pizza because you've been getting into it. You would have gotten more, but you've been eating it before the party, so... That's what you get, Traeger. No, that's not Traeger. That is... No, Traeger. Utah was the one getting into my food. Wasn't Traeger? I think Traeger was doing it too. But Utah was definitely getting into my food. I've been blaming Traeger this whole time. And when it was probably her, she's probably getting into it too. It just reminds me, takes me to my childhood when I was probably about 5 years old. My sister would send me downstairs to get snacks out of the fridge, mostly cheese and crackers, and I'd get in trouble. Yeah, those were the days. And then not just like cheese you have to cut up. This was the sliced cheese. This was cheese already for sandwich. This was sandwich cheese and crackers. It just took me back to the time when I was around the same age, okay? Still, I was in kindergarten, okay? But I was at home, and my brother kept pounding on the door. And because you know how brothers and sisters are, brothers pick on the little sisters. It's normal. But I got so fed up. I took a piece of paper and I wrote the initials F-U. And then I got in so much trouble. I didn't write the whole word, okay? But I still got in trouble. Because my brother knew what it stood for. Well, I remember when I was 13 years old, some younger kids in the same neighborhood chased me and my sister from the community center all the way back to our apartment. It was a community, it was all apartments. It was housing. These other kids, they chased me and my sister back into our house, and they were like standing outside waiting for us to come out. And I was upstairs, and they could see me, all right. And I flipped them off. And they told my dad I got in trouble. It's like they started it. I still got in trouble, but they started it. They wouldn't go away. And there went my middle finger. I might as well share some of these stories while I can remember, because as people get older, they forget things. And I don't want to forget some things that happened in my life, just in case I forget. And I don't want to forget, but just in case. Wait, does Zeb get a new boyfriend this episode? No, but she does in the next episode. I'm glad everyone ate all the food that was there. It's pretty bad I have to lock the fridge. I shouldn't. It had to come to that. Stan hasn't locked his fridge yet, but he hasn't had any reason to just yet. But then He locked his fridge. He has a fridge outside too, where he just in case he wants to throw parties outside. But that's locked. Where you never know, some neighbor, someone's just gonna walk into his yard and grab something out of his fridge. You never know. Then that's totally normal. But inside, I don't have any room inside for him to do that. For him to just lock away the fridge. I don't have any room in the house to do that. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Now, if I make pizza, probably people would stay in it. I had somebody there was food sitting on the table. I think it was in Kai's. Where I did the Kai Hunter Baby Challenge. He had food laid out on the counter, and somebody goes into the fridge and grabs a piece of taco casserole. When there was food on the freaking counter that was still fresh, they go into the fridge and get something. Oh. No. There was like 2 different meals sitting on the freaking counter, and you grab what was in the fridge. It was fresh. It was stuff on the counter was fresh, but yet they grabbed the stuff that was in the fridge. Y'all suck. Sims. I mean, I could be annoyed with Sims, but it's also entertaining. What they do that bothers me is entertaining. Good. They can work on their skills. Wait, am I missing a Sim that's not doing any skills? She wants to talk to her uncle. One of them does. Traeger is working on the piano. Utah is working on her acting skill. And where is the other? Where's Violet? Okay, Violet's over here working on her charisma skill. Oh no! Somebody broke the freaking dollhouse again! Who did it? I know who it was. It was Wendy. Wendy or Zyla. They are the ones that broke it. Why? Why did they break it? Oh, because they had cake and they had a sugar high and they hate sugar highs. Who gets angry when they have too much? What kid gets angry when they eat sugar? Please let me know, because I totally forgot. Because kids love sugar. Have they ever seen Michelle on Full House? She loves sweets. Why does a kid get angry when they eat sweets? That doesn't make any sense. They get mad they eat sweets, dance too much, seen too many flashcards, play with too many dolls. I mean, they're emotional. They don't have to get mad over everything, man. They don't. Not when they had sweets. If anything, they'd be tired, not angry. Because they get the sugar crash. I thought kids love being hyper. Not toddlers. Toddlers hate being hyper. Why do I name all these freaking kids? They're not my kids. Why I gotta name them? Gosh. It ruins the video. I'm naming somebody else's kid. Well, she's done hers. She's got her skill. It's just... Zyla, did you finish yours? Everybody's finished their skills. Anyways, we're close to the end of this video, so stay tuned for part 39. Where Zev gets a new boyfriend, and we got some aging up.